welcome back to the channel. It has been a long time since I've been up with a video. It is your boy Blaze. We're here today looking at some of the best budget cards you can get in NBA 2K22 Myteam. I've just finished streaming my second stream of the year, and we've had a lot of success so far, and these are the cards that I've found are really good options for you guys that are going no money spent this year. Yeah, and without further ado, we might as well get straight into it. So first up, we have Trae Young, one of the starters. He's by far the best starter you can pick. He has an incredibly quick release for the start of the year. Go through his stats. An 87 3 ball, it's money. His release is so money at the start of the year, which is going to help a lot with grinding offline, particularly like domination and triple threat. So 87 3 ball, he can't dunk, but that's okay. 90 ball handling, so he's not going to get stripped early. His perimeter defense is a bit average, 75, but that's not what he's there for. 84 speed's pretty solid as well for a card this early on. We'll go over to his badges. So once you evo him up to a ruby, he ends up with 39 badges, which is quite a lot as well. He's got corner specialist, difficult shots, lucky number 7, so good for those of you that like getting shots in early. Blinders as well, he comes with silver blinders. Circus threes, chef, so he can shoot off the dribble. Set shooter, clutch shooter, dead eye, sniper, green machine. What more could you want from a point guard day one? Yeah, he's a fantastic option. And if you're not fancying him, you can pick up Seth Curry from the token market Sapphire board. He has a really nice release as well. He's rocking an 88 3-pointer, so about the same. He feels just like Steph when he's shooting, so he's fantastic. 86 ball handle. His defense is about the same, 75, 71 steal. Speed's a little slower, but that's okay because he is a tier below. Badge wise, he doesn't have as many badges, but he has very similar badges. He also has handles for days, so he can dribble. He's a good point guard option, or you can run him at the 2, sorry. But he is a little undersized if you're running him at the shooting guard, being 6'2". Onto the shooting guard, by far the best option for you budget players is Jaylen Green. He's like 2k MT at the moment on the auction house. He's 6'6", which is really good. He's rocking an 83 pointer, 84 mid range, 85 driving dunk, so he can get up there. 77 ball handle, it's not too bad. His defense is on par with Trae and Seth Curry with 70 steal and 78 perimeter. 88 speed and 84 with the ball, so that's really good as well for him, being that he's a bit taller. And he's got decent lateral as well. Badge wise, he's also got the important ones so far. He's got difficult shots, green machine, catch and shoot, mismatch expert, so if you swap him onto a player like Patty Mills or Seth Curry or any of those shorter shooting guards, he'll do really well. He's got sniper, green machine, limitless takeoff, which is one of the new badges this year, which changes your range for dunks and layups further away from the hoop. So that's good if you like the Showtime dunks. Yeah, he's got some of the good ones. You can upgrade them. I don't recommend doing that this early, but great for a day one card. If you don't feel like spending MT, another really good option is Roger Mason from the Emerald Token Reward. He's also 6'5". He's very similar to all of these guys, 85 3, 84 mid range. He can't dunk that effectively. Like if he's wide open, he might be able to jump up, but he's not going to be doing any flashy dunks. 77 ball handle. His defense is a bit lackluster, so is his rebounding. 82 speed, not bad. He's an emerald after all. Badges, he's got similar to the other guys. The important ones for being able to catch and shoot shoot threes early on in the game, which is what you should really be looking for at a shooting guard day one, is just a card that can knock down threes. In at the small forward, Jayson Tatum, starter card. When you first get him as an emerald, he is atrocious. He's awful. You get him up to sapphire, so you get the 6 points in a game, and he starts to become very usable. Being 6'8", And when you get him up to a ruby, he's got 85 3 ball, 86 mid range, 75 driving dunk, so he can do all three of those, get in as well with layups. He can handle the ball with 76. His defense is much better than any of the other guys we've seen so far. So 82 perimeter, 79 interior. Rebounding's much better than everyone's. 76 and 74 speed, not too bad. His lateral is good as well, being at 79. And he comes with a fantastic amount of 43 badges when you evo him up. So he's got a bit of everything. Interceptor, pogo stick, so he's got a lot more defensive badges compared to the other players we've looked at so far, which is really good, I think. A fantastic option for your first or second starter card if you're looking at Trae Young first. Once again, if you really don't want to play with Jayson Tatum, another really good option is this Kelly Oubre from the Sapphire Award board. 6'7" rather. He's got an 82 three ball, 78 mid range, 82 driving dunk, 78 ball handling. His defense is pretty solid. Can rebound. His speed's 82. His speed with the ball is a little slow, but at small forward you shouldn't really be running him with the ball. Badge wise, he doesn't have that much. But again, he's got ones that are crucial to what he's doing. So he's got dunking badges, he's got a couple of shooting badges. So a really good pick for 6 tokens off of the token market. In at the power forward, we are currently looking at the pre-order bonus Kevin Durant. Now I'm aware not everyone gets this card, but bear with me. We'll talk about that once we've gone through it. 6'10". This card is offensively fantastic for day one. Being 6'10", 79 mid range, 76 3, 75 driving dunk. Can handle it with a 74. Defense is pretty solid. Can rebound. He's a bit on the slower side, but when you're 6'10", that doesn't really matter too much. Badges he does have. He's got catch and shoot at corner. He can catch those hard passes. Fade ace, of course, Kevin Durant has that. Shoot his fadeaways. Green machine, grace under pressure, so he's decent when he's getting those rebounds and in near the centers. And hot zone hunter, fast twitch, so he's good for taking those shots. A really good offensive option. Now for those of you that maybe didn't get the pre-order bonuses or haven't pre-ordered, a fantastic option is Chris Boucher, this evolution card. I've only just got him myself. He's from Domination, so you need to go through and complete the first division. So win the first 5 games with the 3 stars from each, and he's the reward. And this card, I am very excited to get to use him as my power forward. 6'9", so he's on the smaller side, but boy, he's got stats everywhere. 78 mid range, 75 3, 80 driving dunk. His defense is pretty solid. 84 block, 78 interior. 84 rebounding. For a big man, 57 speed is pretty quick day one at the moment, from what we're seeing. 25 speed with ball seems to be pretty routine for big men at the moment. And badge wise, he doesn't start with much, but I'll go through what he gets when he evolves as well. So he's got your typical big man badges: rebound chaser, lob city finisher, rise up so he can standing dunk better, he can hustle. I'll just quickly go to the evolution menu so we can take a look. Chris Boucher. So he gets his driving layup goes up, his post moves, his three point goes up to 79, his ball handling jumps up to 61, his rebounding goes up 85, his defense bumps up a bunch: 82 interior, 62 perimeter, 52 lateral quickness, which isn't too bad. 88 blocks, 70 steal. And badges. He gets catch and shoot, post spin, rim protector, chase down artist, box, pogo stick, pro touch, slithery, and set shooter. So he gets some really good upgrades with this evolution, and it's easy. It's 50 points and 20 rebounds. You can get that done in 3 games of triple threat, or 2 if you're efficient. So yeah, he's a really good option that I would strongly encourage you to all be picking up. On to the center position. Now, some of you might be a little confused as to why Nikola Jokic is here, but honestly, once you push through the difficulty that he is using at Emerald and Sapphire, he's actually a really solid Ruby. Once you evolve him up, I've been having a lot of fun using him in domination and triple threat. He's far more athletic than you may think, being 6'11". He's got a decent release on him too, 74 3-pointer as well, 76 mid-range. He can do all the post stuff really easily because he's a big body. He just moves people out of the way, just back them down and chuck up the hook. Driving dunk 75, 76 ball handling for a big man as well is big. That's very high. His defense is pretty solid. Rebounding's great. His speed's also pretty average, but it's on the better side for big men at the moment from who's in the game, which is not bad. And lateral quickness is pretty atrocious, but once again, slow big man. So he has 20 badges when you upgrade him. He's got your typical big man badges. You've got glue hand, so you can catch tricky passes when you're bailing out with another player. You've got Dimer as well, which is great for setting up people. You can kind of run a reverse pick and roll with him with your guards pretty effectively as well. Yeah, big man badges, needle threader, space creator, which is really handy. Bullet passer, so he's got all the passing badges. So yeah, he's got all of the big man badges and some really good badges for getting those assists up and helping your shooters get space. That's why he's my pick for this budget center in the game at the moment. And the backup option you've got is this Sapphire Stacey King for 6 tokens, 6'11". He's far more athletic, so he's not much of a shooter. But 74 mid-range, 52 3, driving dunk 75. His defense isn't great, rebounding's solid, and he's a bit slower, but the way he's similar to Dino Raja in his player build, and the animations he gets are fantastic. The badges he has, brick wall drop stepper, so typical big man badges. And rim protectors on there as well, so he's good at getting those blocks. But he's another one that I've used quite a bit, and he's good fun. Really handy if you're a bit stuck on who to put at the center. If you didn't get the Kareem for the pre-order, he's a good option as well. And so that kind of sums up the two best budget picks I have at each position. I don't know if anybody noticed, but the only one you actually have to buy is this one, Jaylen Green, and he's 2k MT. So you can get this entire team, which is a pretty solid day one team, for 2000 MT. That's it. That's all you need to get these players, which I think is really good. They've certainly started off the year really well. And I hope that this information has been really helpful for you guys in your grinding, and hope it helps you push through domination and triple threat and into the other game modes that we'll be getting into shortly. As for plans for the channel, I'm hoping to be able to do a bit more stuff this year, but we'll just have to see. I've got a few things coming up in life. But no, it's great to be back. Lovely to see in the year with you guys. I'll leave my Twitch link down below. I'm streaming a lot over there at the moment with the release of 2K22. So come and say hi and join the gang over there. And you'll see plenty more of me, and hopefully we'll see some more YouTube videos soon. Till then, take it easy guys and enjoy the grind.